good morning everyone. It is a Tuesday, and a fine Tuesday. It is Tuesday the 27th of June. Didn't start my vlog yesterday, totally forgot about it, I won't lie, but I did fuck all, so it's fine. Yeah, welcome back to another weekly vlog. Got a nice day coming up. If you didn't know, I run a queer collective in Newcastle with some of my friends, and we run sort of like regular meetups, and this morning we have one of our regular coffee meetups, so I'm going to take you along to that. This one is our Pride edition, with it being Pride month, and we're going to be making posters and signs for Pride. I'm really excited. I really enjoy these meetups when we do crafty stuff rather than it just being like a let's go sit in a space, and I think there's like a smaller group of people coming to this one, so sometimes that's nicer. Sometimes it's nice to sit with a smaller group of people, chat, do some crafty bits, make some signs, so I'll take you along to that. We also have another event on Thursday evening, which is an open mic, which is a more like evening event, so I'll take you along to that as well. And I am potentially, it is a potentially right now, attending London Pride with Tesco. Haven't really heard much about it, but it's this Saturday coming up and I've not booked anything, so I'm hoping to get confirmation of that today. So if I'm going to that, I will take you along to London Pride with me, fingers crossed. If not, this could end up being a very boring vlog, but I'm assuming by the title of you watching this you will know whether I went or not. That's my iron in the background letting me know that I haven't switched it off, so I'm gonna go and do that. I also thought, just like my last weekly vlog, that I'd sit down and have a deep chat. This time, I'm not going to cry. I hope not. It's not going to be as emotional in terms of sadness and crying. But I'm in a state of like, I don't want to call it confusion because I don't think I'm confused. I don't think. I'm just like sort of unlearning or understanding a little bit more about what's going on in terms of like my gender and sexuality journey, because when I realised that I was queer, I went full force into I'm not attracted to men, I'm non-binary, I only like women, non-binary people. And also like in terms of the whole gender discovery thing, I feel like I went right down the like I want to be androgynous, like I don't like anything femme presenting in terms of myself, and I'm at a point now where I feel like I'm going back on that. And I don't want to use the word confused because it feels like it's got a very negative connotation to it, because I'm not confused in who I am. It's more like I thought that I was one thing, and I'm realising now that it's a lot more fluid, if that makes sense. And recently, what's really prompted this journey is that I've been really enjoying wearing dresses again, and it feels like it's such a non-gendered piece of clothing. Like when I wear a dress, I don't see it as that stereotyped feminine thing. I feel like I'm just wearing a piece of clothing that looks good on my body. And I do think that discovering that I am non-binary and my gender has allowed me to feel so much more comfortable in what my body looks like. Still have some issues going on, but like I feel a lot more comfortable in looking at my body objectively rather than like a gendered sort of what society wants from it. And I think dresses has helped do that, but it's also made me realise that like what I thought my presentation of my gender was actually isn't that. And then alongside that, I've realised that my sexuality is not what I thought it was either, because more and more I'm finding myself attracted to men still, which confuses me because for a long time I was like, I'm lying to myself. Like I lied to myself throughout my life, because like I had a long-term 3-year relationship with a man, and then I had other relationships with men, cis men. And then when I realised my queerness, I think in my head I automatically just went, okay, that means that I can't be attracted to cis men, so everything beforehand must have been a lie. But I'm realising that like I can't have been in those relationships and it be a complete lie, because I know that my emotions were real. And I know that a lot of people go through things where it's like I was in a relationship with a man and it was actually completely fake. But for me, I know that it wasn't. Like I know that those emotions and those like memories that I have are real, and I wasn't faking it. And I feel like there's a lot of like self-discovery that goes along with realizing that you're queer, that goes beyond just like one thing. This is the thing, like, am I confused? I think I am. I just wanted to talk about it because I get a lot of comments, people being like, you seem so sure of yourself, like you seem so confident, and whilst I am, because I feel very comfortable in being like, I am a non-binary queer person, more and more I'm finding myself sort of fluctuating between lots of different, not identities, but things that I like and I enjoy. And I think I'm realising that who I am is incredibly fluid. Like, it's not one thing. Day by day it changes. And I'm okay with that. It's just, as an autistic person who likes structure, it feels a little bit chaotic. The ADHD part of me is like, yummy, 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 this is great. But the autism is like, hun, please pick a side. And it's stressful. Maybe that's what's making me confused. It's not the fact that I'm confused about what I want, it's the fact that there are parts of my brain that don't like the chaos. And it's hard as well because there's so much toxicity within the community around, if you're a queer person but you're dating a cis straight man, then it's a problem. Or like the other way around, if you're dating a cis straight woman, then it's a problem. When it's not, it's like that whole bi-erasure, pan-erasure thing where you have to be outwardly queer to be a valid queer person, which is just not true at all. Does anybody else go on that journey where you realise your queerness and ran like full speed ahead at one thing without actually understanding the breadth of what your sexuality and likes and dislikes are?
It's a whole thing, isn't it? Discovering everything. I think as well, I have to take into account the
fact that I grew up in a very heteronormative cis world, that naturally I'm not going to have the language and I'm not going to instantly understand what I want because it was drilled into me, especially when you're like raised as a woman. Gender stereotypes and sort of how you should feel about relationships and romantically and sexually is drilled into you from the moment you can speak or interact with people. Like, oh, she's going to be a heartbreaker. Your body's talked about, your sexuality's talked about, potential relationships, your potential kids in the future, your wedding. Like, no wonder I don't have the language or understanding for it because it's literally so fresh. Like, technically, in terms of my queerness, I'm still only like 4 years old because I only really discovered it when I was like 19. So if you look at it from that way, I'm still technically a child as a queer person. And I'm only 5 years into being an adult. And I just think, because I'm so comfortable with not necessarily knowing, I just think as well, the pressure from people being like, what's your label? Who'd you like? When did you know? The amount of times I've been in a gay bar and a stinky ass man has come up to me and been like, can I ask you some questions? Like, how did you know? When did you know? My girlfriend says she's bi, but I think she's lying. Not even kidding, had a man say that to me. In a gay bar. I mean, at the same time, I'm still only 23 and I don't think I should know. And I think with learning and understanding that gender is not this binary thing that we've been taught, you end up questioning your sexuality because you don't look at people within the gender binary anymore. Even though, you know, like, you're looking at people and you're like, they are cis. I don't necessarily view gender in the same way, so why would I view people in the same way, if that makes sense? And you start to sort of like de-gender any relationship that you're in because you see yourself as like a non-binary person. And even if the person you're dating is a binary gender, it's sort of like this, I don't know, like everything feels fluid in my mind. Everything. Nothing makes sense. I think that's why like I cling to the label queer, because it means everything and nothing at once. Like, it is so ambiguous, it is so fluid, it could mean anything. It's an umbrella term as well as a label, and I just love it. Like, I think it's really all encapsulating, and I love that because I could tell somebody that I'm queer and that could mean my gender, that could mean my sexuality, that could mean anything about being part of the community, and I like that. Let me know if you relate. I needed a rant. I needed to get that off my chest. Also, River, my cat, she's constipated at the moment. Bit TMI. But she has been struggling to have a poo. And I know why. It's not like a serious problem. I ran out of her normal dry food and I forgot to order a new one because like I decanted it into one of her things and I thought I still had some in a bag. I don't. So I had to give her some different dry food and it very clearly doesn't agree with her. The switch up of the diet clearly doesn't agree with her and she's struggling to have a poo. So her normal food arrives tomorrow. Just thought I'd let you know about the bowel problems that my cat is having. I have the storage for this, Jamie. What do you want me to do, vlog? No, I'm not doing it. So I am going to London Pride. It has been confirmed, okay? So this vlog is going to be far more exciting than I thought it was going to be, okay? So you're in for a treat. London Pride. I hope it's good. Panicking inside of my mind because London is a big scary place, okay? And the more I'm there, the more I'm enjoying it, which I never thought that I would ever say that. But the more I go, every time I'm like, huh, I don't mind this place actually. However, there's Newcastle Pride. It's a lot more tame. I think 30,000 people went last year. However, Idina Menzel is performing. Idina Menzel. Yeah, that's right. Elsa. Elsa. You don't know me, you won't know that Frozen 2 is literally one of my favourite films ever. London Pride. See you there. Oh, it's blurry. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
I really don't know that.
Yeah, man. That's so cool. So cool. Say hello.
Son. Mel's right.
Boop.
We would forgive ourselves if something terrible happened.
Hi everyone. I'm having to talk quietly because my friend is asleep. But I thought I'd show you how I slick my hair back because I get a lot of questions about it. And to be honest, it's really not an extensive routine at all. If anything, when I am not going anywhere, I'll just let it dry like this, but I'll show you how I do it when I need to leave, because I do need to leave. I either use this, which is the L'Oreal Style Rework Remix Fiber Putty, or I use the Got2b Glued Water Resistant Spiking Gel, which is what I use if I'm like going out for a long time or I want it to really stay in place, because when it says that this is like glue, it's like glue. I also just got a very exciting delivery of this t-shirt which says trans kids deserve to grow up, and this, it was made by Splodge Creatives and Dee, who have basically started this campaign called Trans Kids Deserve to Grow Up in response to potential government guidance that's going to be put in place in schools that's basically going to strip the rights of trans kids, and it's appalling. It's really appalling. I will link the t-shirts and all of the merch below. So I'm going to be wearing that t-shirt with fucking pride and I'm going to be telling everybody about it. It's so important that we make sure that we're protecting trans children because they're really under threat at the moment, as well as every trans person everywhere. The government will pretend that they are looking after trans kids when actually they're not. That looks bloody stunning. Look at that. Look at that shot. Whoa. Nah, 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 nah.
That's incredible.
Whoa. Have some tattoos, look at. Gorgeous. This one's mine. Hard as nails. What? No way. Hiya everyone, I'm currently at my hotel room in London. What a journey, what a journey. Honestly, it wasn't really that bad. I upgraded my ticket to first class last minute because why not? Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for London Pride. Hope I meet some famous people. I was just talking the other day about who I'd be starstruck in front of. 1, Dove Cameron, obvious reasons. 2, Miranda Hart. If I met Miranda Hart, which it very much could happen, I think I wouldn't know what to say. I'd go Miranda on her, I would. You know when you lie in social situations to fit in? Exactly, we all do it. That would be me. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now, guys. I don't even know what I'm saying. Bye, everyone. Hi, everyone. Sorry if you can hear the TV. I am about to do my makeup, but I wanted to show you what I've brought with me for my makeup because I'm kind of excited, okay? You might have seen previously in this vlog that I managed to find some temporary tattoos that are like, can you see that? Yeah. And I'm thinking I might put them like above my eyebrow, across my eyebrow. Hear me out. Rainbow little eyebrow moment. I just think it's kind of cute. I'm also going to take these with me in case I bump into anyone, in case anybody comes up to me. Just think it's kind of a nice thing to do. Take them with you. I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of scared. I don't know how busy it's going to be. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, watch me do my makeup. Thinking like across my brow like this. River Phoenix. So good. I'm just so good. Like one of these on my cheek. We'll do that afterwards. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with my makeup. Put some blue mascara on. Honestly, who am I? This is the outfit I've gone with. It's like a bandeau top underneath and then my denim, like, what would you call this? It's not a waistcoat. Something vest, I guess. And of course, these Lucy and Yak pants, which I did buy some rainbow ones, but I didn't like the fit of them, and I think I'll be far more comfortable in my Cole jeans. And I'm just, yeah, I feel gay as fuck. It's just so exciting. Where has Ray gone? I need
Anything, would you like 25 baht?
Fries.
It's just the gayest thing in the world.
Oh my god, okay,
There's more.
Yeah. You have got to be joking. Won't even focus, it's that bad. It's nearly £4. It's not even a whole watermelon. My god! There's a cute little kitty.
Give it a shot.
I'm obsessed. Adorable. Yeah. Love it. They know what they're doing.
the guys are in the luggage.
guys, I won't lie. Feeling pretty rough. I sound pretty rough. I look pretty rough. What a day though. What a day, what a night. What a morning. Didn't get in till 3:15. Look at my eyes. It's not, it's a combination of hay fever, tiredness and staying out late, okay, nothing else. Alcohol. Yeah, thought I'd catch you up on what I got up to, so. Went to the Tesco float, hung around there for a while. Then I was like, kind of want to like watch the parade. So I went and found my friend Dee. We stood at the side of the parade for like 3 hours. It was so much fun. I love watching the Pride Parade. Like, it's amazing being in it, but there's just something about like standing at the side and like watching everybody go past and interacting with the crowd. My friend Dee started a campaign called Trans Kids Deserve to Grow Up, and they were holding a sign that had it on, and honestly, the amount of people that just came up to it, took pictures with it, like really interacted with it, really resonated with the message. And I started crying, we both did, because this older trans woman came up to us and she just went, I did grow up. And it just like, oh, I think I'm gonna like end up going home and just sobbing about it, because it was just like, that's why Pride is so beautiful and so needed, and that sign was so needed, because we ended up just meeting someone that made that all real. My day didn't end there, okay? And we hung about, went to get a drink after the parade, went and got a little refreshment. I ended up with my friend at Soho House, hung about there for a while, went and got some food. Food took an hour to arrive, okay? It was great. We had some noodles. Because it took so long, they gave us it for free. And there's me thinking, oh, it's 9:30. I'm gonna go home now. Nope. Ended up getting a message from my friend. We're with the same agency, so went out with our agency, who had been at who had been at a closing night of a show, okay? So we ended up going out with them. Somebody from Bridgerton was in it. We ended up at a members only bar, really exclusive. Weirdest night I've ever had. Great, but weird. I felt anonymous. Like, I felt like I didn't exist. I didn't exist at that point, because everybody around us was probably like rich somebodies. But I didn't know who they were. They didn't know who I was. But it was weird. It was like bougie and posh. Yeah. Oh man. I didn't get in till 3:15. I feel like I've been hit with a bus. I don't feel hungover, I'm just like literally drained. I am drained. Andrew Scott was in Soho House, sexy hot priest from Fleabag. Some other people from Bridgerton were in there. Then I ended up going out with someone from Bridgerton. I've just had a wild, wild day. Had a great time. Had a great time. Oh, I do love Pride. It's so nice. It's so nice. Did get weird though. As I was stood at the side of the parade, 1 or 2 people came up to us, said hello. Then it got to like 20 plus people came up to me and were like, watch your videos, love you. If that was you, thank you very much. A couple of people I interacted very awkwardly. I'm so sorry, okay? I'm autistic. You're autistic probably if you watch my videos. We had some awkward interactions. It happens. I do apologise. I make things weird sometimes because I don't know what to say. However, if you were one of these 20, 30 plus people that came up to me and said hello, thank you very much. It was lovely. It did get weird after a while because I was shocked at how many people came up to me. I really was. The people next to me were like, can I ask, who are you? And I was like, I'm not really anyone special. I'm not famous. But it was just lovely. I guess, you know, you put a bunch of gays in one big city. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
but it was surreal. It was very strange. It was very, very strange. I just have like really weird, I mean, I've got imposter syndrome, and I don't believe that what I do is real, nor that my life is real. So when it's like affirmed that it is real, I don't believe it. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I just wanted to give you an update about what I got up to, because it was a wild, wild night. It was great. As you might have seen, I think I got some clips of us on the tube. I looked a mess. I looked a mess. My eyes were so dry because I'd been awake since 6 AM and had makeup on, and I'd been stood out in a dusty old road all day. I'll try and put a picture in of what I looked like. I looked a mess. A gust of wind caught my eyes and I just started, like, they just started streaming, and I looked high as hell. I looked so high, but it was just hay fever and dry eyes. Honestly, I probably embarrassed myself last night without even realising it, in front of people who I didn't know who they were, but I'm sure other people would know who they are. Well, I love a wild night. I left my hotel yesterday with no plans at all, no structure, no like, I'm gonna do this, that and the other. And I've had the best time. I have realised how ADHD I am. Like, now that I mean, I have my assessment on Tuesday. I feel like when I unmask being autistic, I realise how ADHD I am, because I thrive off spontaneous plans sometimes. Like, literally no plans. I wasn't planning on standing at the side of the parade, bumped into a friend, stood there, they went home. I was alone for about half an hour, just had a little vibe, did what I wanted to do, ended up meeting another friend. I did that, thought I was going to go home, ended up meeting another friend, stayed out till 3:15. I eat it up. I eat it up. I love it. It's like getting new batteries. It's great. Whereas then on the other hand, if like that was something else, I would hate that, because I need structure and I need organisation and I need plans. But for some reason yesterday, I'm gonna need some time to recover. I'm gonna have to do like nothing tomorrow, but that's okay with me. Anyway, I might end this vlog here actually, because I'm just gonna go home now. I don't think I'm gonna do anything today. My train's at 2:30. I leave here at 12. I think I might just go and get myself some dinner somewhere. I might even just go to the train station and sit there for a few hours, because who can be fucked? Anyway, thanks for watching this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a gay old time, hasn't it? 2 Canny Queer meetups and London Pride. You've been treated well. You've been treated well. I'm delirious. I think I might still be a bit drunk, I won't lie. That would make sense. Yeah, I think I'm still drunk. Oh God. Anyway, bye everyone. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Yeah. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone. Bye.